Happy Vlogmas! Maybe we should be here since I'm gonna be getting ready over here. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's wrong with my eye. This little bit of skin, I don't know if you can see, it's like a little red here. I don't know what I've done to myself. I don't know if my cat gave me a little kiss and it like flared it up because I'm slightly allergic. So I'm starting off with Trinity London BFF cream, and I love this stuff. It's just a primer. I am going to watch the England game. I'm getting ready right now. The game's actually at 1, but my husband's already down the street holding spots for us. Already, it's only like 11:15 right now, so I'm running slightly late because I was trying to plan to be there 11:30, but it's gonna be probably closer to 11:45. I am tired. I didn't sleep really well last night, unfortunately. I ended up drinking last night and I'm kind of annoyed with myself for doing so, but it was fun. You guys will see it in my Vlogmas. My friend Heidi came over and we had some red wine and talked about our favorite Christmas memories. I started decorating my tree, but I didn't have enough Christmas lights. And I knew that like I might, because our tree's a little bit bigger than ones we've had in the past. And I knew I might run into that situation, but, oh, hold on one second, you guys. Sorry, I had to check Zoom. Yeah, so I kind of knew that our tree was bigger and that we might not have enough lights. So I ran out to go get some lights. I went to Target, which normally that's easy. They have plenty of selection, but no, this year, no, not plenty of selection. They had colored lights, like the multicolor packs, and then they had a bright white, but we have warm white, and they didn't offer that, so that was frustrating. So as I was doing my tree, I got to like the top bit and I was like, I need more lights. So we had to stop decorating. So today, I think we're gonna try and get more lights. Although I don't know if I'll decorate today or not. We'll see. But I'm really, really tired. And I have a fashion show tomorrow that I'm in. And I'm already like feeling overwhelmed about it. Cause you know, when you commit to these things, it's really funny how it works. Originally it's like, oh, that's just from 4 to 6 or 4 to 7 or whatever, which I told them, I was like, look, I have to leave by 6:30, 7 o'clock. I have another commitment because I have my book club. Which cool. And I was like, what timer is this from? 4? Okay. And she's like, yeah, you know, you're just gonna show up hair and makeup ready at 4, and the fashion show, the party starts at such and such, and the fashion show is gonna happen, and all this, that, the other. And great. And then of course we find out now they want us there at 2, which I get. Listen, I know how this goes. Like, I totally get it. I get how it goes, but I mean, it doesn't mean it's not frustrating, because now it was like in my mind, like, oh, okay, I'll be there for this long. It's like now 2 more hours, and because you have to come hair and makeup ready, it's like, all right, I'll have to do my makeup before. I need to leave the house at 1:30. You know, I'll have to start getting ready at 11. So it's like, well, there goes your Sunday. But I know once I get there, like, I'll be having so much fun and so happy I'm doing it. And I feel like sometimes with like certain commitments, that's kind of what happens to me, is like, once I'm there and in it, it's great, but in the moment, I'm not feeling it. I feel like I do this every year around Christmas. Like, I want to see all my friends. I want to show up for people. I want to be supportive. I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's all fun and well. It's like my issue with things. I know this is probably going to sound like I'm complaining, and I don't mean it to, but I just kind of feel like I do this to myself every year, and some years more than others. Like, I think 2 years ago, I really ran myself ragged just trying to see everyone show up. There's so many parties, events at this time of year, and you want to show up for them, and you want to be there, and then like you're tired, and you know, you're trying to run around and do your Christmas shopping and errands and like just all the things that you need to get done. And I'm sometimes really bad about taking care of myself and doing the things I know. Like, I've been really bad with my workouts, and you know, I just, it makes me feel bad when I do it. Like, I just don't feel on. It's not that I'm gaining weight or anything, like nothing like that's really changing. It's more like about, for me, the endorphins, the mental state. And it's not like I do these crazy hard workouts. Like, I'm a slow walker on a treadmill. I do a treadmill incline and just like kind of like walk it out. That's what works for me. I've done a high intensity stuff, and like for me, I put on muscle really, really easy, which I know, like, humble brag, I'm whining, but I don't like a muscly look. I think on some girls it looks amazing. Like, and I'm not knocking anyone who that's their jam. Just for me, how I like my body, I like a really long, lean body. And for me, I have to be careful with weights and weight training and things like that, or high intensity. My body, that for me puts me in a stress response. Like, my body's like, what the hell are you doing to me? We want to lie down and work out and do Pilates. Like, I'm a stretchy, slow kind of girl. And I'll lift weights, don't get me wrong. I do weights, but I just do really lightweight. Because again, I'll bulk super easy. And it's so funny, I tried CrossFit once and I tried to say something to the trainer. And he was like, oh, no, you're not gonna get bulky, blah, blah, blah. I got bulky. Same thing when I did F45. Like, I think some of these girls are just naturally long and thin and don't put muscle on the same way I do. But I started lifting and I got bulky. Like, I had my ass got huge. Like, I mean, and it just wasn't something I really liked. Like, when I stopped doing it, and also it was high intensity. So I was really kind of soft still through my stomach. And like, I don't know, it just didn't vibe with me. And again, like, we're all different. Everyone, what works for them. But for me, like I said, the workouts, it's more for mental state of mind. And like, yeah, I like to be lean and tight and all that too, but that's what I noticed for taking my time, just dumb stuff, like kind of having my Sunday night. I want to start having like self-care Sunday and like things like that, and I just haven't been doing that for myself, and that's on me. I need to get better. A very packed social schedule, and that's by nature of my husband and I both being really social people, having a lot of friends, some we share, some that are different. And so, you know, it's a blessing and a curse, because if you want to have friends, you have to show up. You just do. Like, you can't not show up for your friends. So sometimes it's just a battle, that balance. Do I look less dead? What time is it?
It's 11:30 a.m.
Okay, we need to hurry this up. Huh? Trick it. Make me tan and look like I have color. I don't know, this Christmas it feels weird. I think one, the weather, it has been brutally hot here in Texas, and I want it to be cold. Like, I'm like, can we please, like, I'm done with this hot weather and it's muggy and gross. Like, it's hard to feel the Christmas spirit when it's like that. Gross this year, what that means if we're gonna have like a really cold February because of it. I'm behind. I need to do Vlogmas 8, but you know what? I'm looking, a lot of the other vloggers I follow, I think are in the same position. Like, we're all feeling a little burnt out because obviously we're trying to do cool stuff for you guys, like to have interesting content. And then like when you're trying to do stuff and film and edit, it's just a lot. Pods, seriously, Trini is the best because it's a lip gloss and it is blush, and then you know it works, because sometimes like you get your tonalities wrong and you're like, what the precious. I love this brow pencil. I got this in one of those Rachel Zoe box of styles. It's from the Brow Gal, and it was like a universal color, and obviously like my brows are pretty dark, so I was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work, but it does, and I like it because it's like subtle. Brows microbladed, and I was gonna go back and get them done again, I just haven't gotten around to it. But because I have them microbladed, like, they fade, and they lasted a long time. I mean, quite honestly, they faded, but the outline's still there, so it's still just as easy. Like, I just have to still fill them in, whereas if they were microbladed, I wouldn't have to. I love this. This is the Estee Lauder one, I think. Yeah, I got this in like a free gift. I am so tired. I need to stop saying that. I'm so excited. There you go. Someone's texting me. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 11:36 a.m.
Woo! These Huda, ugh. This is just a sample that I got, but that Huda mascara, ooh, it goes hard. I would definitely put that was like, it's funny, like, as I'm going through samples, like, I was using one of the Too Faced ones. I was like, oh my God, I love this mascara. I'm gonna be so sad when it's gone. And then I moved on to something else, and it worked just, you know, just as good. I wasn't as like, oh, okay, it's fine. And then doing this one, I was like, oh my God, this one. Definitely would get a full size because it's so nice. Oh, look at me. I'm a pretty princess now. And I have no topics in, which is like really big deal for me. So I might have bald spots showing, but we're trying to let your scalp be healthy and have some self-love. Am I right or am I right? My hair.